7 behaviors in later life that can make others uncomfortable. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something important that touches us all as we get older, how our actions can affect the people around us. We all want to be loved and valued, and sometimes, without even realizing it, we might develop habits that can unintentionally push people away. Now, this isn't about pointing fingers or making anyone feel bad. It's about self-awareness and understanding. As we age, life changes, and sometimes those changes can lead to certain behaviors. But by recognizing them, we can make conscious efforts to maintain strong, positive relationships with our family, friends, and even new acquaintances. So let's dive into 7 behaviors in later life that can sometimes make others uncomfortable and what we can do about them. 1. Excessive complaining and negativity. We all have bad days, and it's perfectly normal to vent occasionally. However, if complaining becomes your default setting, it can be draining for those around you. Constantly focusing on the negative, whether it's about your health, the weather, or kids these days, can create a heavy atmosphere. People might start avoiding you because they don't want to be pulled into that negativity. Ever been around someone who just can't stop complaining? What was that like for you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Instead, try to find things to be grateful for, even small ones. Shift your focus to positive aspects of your day, or try to find solutions to problems instead of just dwelling on them. 2. Being overly critical or judgmental. As we gain life experience, it's easy to think we know best. But constantly criticizing others, their choices, or their lifestyles can make them feel inadequate and uncomfortable. This includes everything from their parenting style to their political views. Nobody likes to feel like they're constantly being judged. Have you ever felt criticized or judged unfairly, especially as you've gotten older? How did that make you feel? Let us know in the comments. Practice empathy and try to understand different perspectives. Offer advice only when asked, and even then, do it kindly and without an "I told you so" attitude. 3. Repeating stories or information. It's natural to reminisce and share memories. However, if you find yourself telling the same stories or repeating the same information to the same people multiple times within a short period, it can become a bit tedious for your listeners. This can sometimes be a sign of forgetfulness, but regardless of the cause, it can make conversations feel stagnant. Ever been in a conversation where someone kept repeating themselves? How did you handle it? Share your tips for navigating those moments. Try to be mindful of who you're speaking to and what you've already shared. Perhaps keep a mental note, or even write down new experiences to share to keep conversations fresh and engaging. 4. Resistance to change and new ideas. The world is constantly evolving, and as we get older, it can be easy to cling to the familiar. But a strong resistance to new ideas, technology, or even simply different ways of doing things can make you seem rigid and unapproachable. It can also make it difficult for younger generations to connect with you. What's your take on embracing new things as you age? Do you find it challenging or exciting? Let's discuss in the comments. Be open to learning new things. Ask questions about new technologies, try new experiences, and listen with an open mind when others share different perspectives. You might be surprised at what you discover. 5. Excessive self-focus and not listening. It's important to share your life and experiences, but if every conversation revolves around you and your issues, it can be off-putting. People want to feel heard and valued too. If you constantly interrupt, divert the conversation back to yourself, or seem uninterested in what others are saying, they'll likely disengage. What do you think makes for a truly great conversation? Got any strategies for being a better listener? Share them below. Practice active listening. Ask questions about what others are sharing. Make eye contact. and genuinely try to understand their point of view. Show interest in their lives, not just your own. 6. Being demanding or entitled. As we age, we might need more help or assistance, and that's perfectly fine. But expecting others to cater to your every whim or acting as if you're owed special treatment can quickly create resentment. This can manifest in small ways, like expecting constant favors, or larger ways, like making unreasonable demands on family members. Have you ever felt someone was being overly demanding, or perhaps you felt that way yourself sometimes? How do you manage those feelings or situations? Give us your insights. Remember to express gratitude for any help you receive. Offer to reciprocate when you can, and always be polite and respectful in your requests. People are more likely to help cheerfully when they feel appreciated, not obligated. 7. Neglecting personal hygiene or appearance. While comfort is important, letting go of basic personal hygiene or appearing disheveled can make others uncomfortable. This isn't about being perfectly groomed all the time, but rather about maintaining a reasonable level of cleanliness and presentation. It shows respect for yourself and for those you interact with. What are some simple self-care routines that help you feel your best every day? Share your tips for staying comfortable and confident as you age. Taking a little time for personal care each day can boost your own mood and make interactions with others more pleasant. It's about feeling good and presenting yourself in a way that shows you care. So there you have it. These are just a few behaviors to be mindful of as we navigate our later years. The goal here isn't to be perfect, but to be aware and make an effort to be the best version of ourselves. Strong, healthy relationships are vital for our well-being at any age. By being mindful of these habits, we can continue to build positive connections, enjoy fulfilling relationships, and truly enrich the lives of those around us. What are your thoughts on this? Have you noticed any of these behaviors in yourself or others? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on aging gracefully and living your best life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.